Attempt to get rid of it.
Third and long for him here. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. First time this game they've looked to him. So that brings up 4th and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
They snap it to Herbert. And they won't do it. That falls incomplete on 4th down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
First tone of the game for James Cook. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Sent to the ground by Khalil Mack. Offense up to the line fast. Again, it's Cook. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Offense in the hurry up here. Another one for Cook. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. On 4th down, Allen. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Herbert on 1st down. It's caught. This is Ladd McConkey. Down the left sideline he goes. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA! The Chargers need only one to take the lead. Ladd McConkey with a touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Pressure coming. It's Allen. Pass brought in by Amari Cooper. And he almost reaches the 45 before going out. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Cook trying this one up the gut. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Sent to the ground by Khalil Mack. And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. 7-0 is our score. We're back to SoFi right after this. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They've got 2nd and 5. From the 47. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. That was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw almost ended an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. speed's the difference.
Well, I know some old school coaches, maybe some former NFL quarterbacks who would have this guy running stairs after that drop, partner. Hit or no hit. That was a catch there that would have meant a first down.
Yeah, that's why that's old school, okay, Kate? The new school coaches and quarterbacks know how hard it is in this league with the contact. Know how valuable those contested catches are. Credit the defense for making the play on that one.
And they got home, sacked him on fourth down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on fourth down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on fourth.
A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Putting a receiver in motion. Shotgun snap to Herbert. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Halfway there on first down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
On 2nd down, here's Dobbins. And he runs this down to around the 12-yard line. Call it 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Herbert back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. He almost gets to the 5. He goes out at the 6. It's a 6-yard gain that sets up 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Palmer motioning right. They're going to try with the wideout. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers grow their lead just before halftime. Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chargers double their lead to 14. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Allen setting up to throw. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry-up. After the sack, another pass on second down. Throwing the out route complete. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Bills first down. Now Allen. Escapes the pocket. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So that brings up second down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
He's got this complete to James Cook. Running down the left side. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills make it a one-score game before halftime. It's a James Cook touchdown. And now the Bills offense staying out. They're going to go for two. Man in motion here. And the pass is successful. That's a little momentum builder as they attack this deficit. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They're out and set, first and 10. Herbert. This is reeled in by Joshua Palmer. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Working quickly here. First and 10, Herbert. Chop there to haul it in. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers grow their lead just before halftime. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a first and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Flush down out to his left. He's got Khalil Shakir. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And a man is there to knock that away. That one vehemently swatted away. So it's second down coming up.
When you ask a lot of your defenders on that field, it is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignments, hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he he swatted it away with ease.
That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Again, Allen to the air. The back grabs it. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a first and goal. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And now they have a first and goal. Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's second and goal. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills make it a one-score game before halftime. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
And they can't connect, so nearly 8 points to end the first half, but they'll only take an extra 6 into that locker room. Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. What a poor effort there. The kick goes out of bounds. Excellent field position coming up at the 40. One last play before the break. One final shot before halftime. He's got Quentin Johnson complete. And he crosses midfield before going out. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Handoff headed right. It's Cook. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You call that first down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
Going to the ground again on first. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he's brought down for a loss. Offense up to the line fast. Allen on third down. Chased out to his right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. He's back to throw. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense in the hurry up here. First down throw for Allen. Forced out to his right. Still on the move, throwing down the right. Wide open, downfield. Got it! right, once again, Bills have the offense out. They're trying for two.
The Bills are lining up for a two-point conversion.
Allen looking to throw this. On the move. Oh, and they're going to bring him down. They get the sack and preserve their one-point lead. Things trim back down to a single-point Brock as they send this off and away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. They give to Dobbins to start the 3rd. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. Nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
This ball's caught by Palmer. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Tackle made by Cole Bishop.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
From the 45 on 2nd down. That throw finds Johnston. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Chargers football as they try to hang on to a lead in a close game. Third down, 1 yard to go. Going for the first with Dobbins. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
He'll throw it. Johnston brings it in. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Oh, so close to getting off the field. But the 4th down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, to sit on the bench, to get their breath. But now they're going to have to buckle down and force another 4th down.
Palmer motioning right. They'll run here on 1st down. And he's taken down on a short run that gets inside the 35. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Well, that's a tough one because you could see the beginnings of what looked like an explosive play. Let's give some credit here, Kate, to the defense. A great job to bottle them up before it came to fruition.
Davis there to grab it. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. So Buffalo's going to call it 2nd timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Now the Bills use their third and final timeout. All right, here we go. Second down.
At the 27-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. They did it! He made the interception! Kyer Elam makes the play. And just like that, a really good drive is taken away with an INT.
Sure was a lot of promise on that series, right?
Yeah.
That's a small silver lining for them at the very least, but probably won't be much comfort now. And it's going to feel even worse when this quarterback watches the tape tomorrow.
Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
Oh, look at those savvy linebackers. They're just right in the middle of everything, aren't they, Kate? And it seems like at times they are the quickest reactions as well. He needed a quick one right there to get a finger on the throw and change its direction.
Big gain downfield. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
He tucks it and takes off. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here's 2nd and 2. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Bills down by only 1. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Setting up to pass. Oh no, the ball is loose. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big
Sorry ass boy, get off the sticks.
It can happen on 1st down. It really can. I mean, ball security is at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. In the middle holes, they don't get anything on the run. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Finds McConkey. Along the right sideline, there's space. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him.
You're not him.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Oh, looks like the defense got a little too excited there, and that's going to be a penalty. He thought he had the time.
Don't be lame, nigga. Take the L.
Just a hair
Don't be lame. Don't do that.
defeat the law. You wanna be with